Here we are in March of 2023, and we're visiting the Space Center in Houston, Texas. And yes, that's what that is. That's a 747 special version, and there it is carrying the space shuttle. What a majestic sight. And for a nominal fee, you get to go in and visit the Houston Space Center Museum. Now this is quite fascinating, but I do have to point out that a lot of these artifacts date back 50, 60 years. Yes, a lot of this equipment that we're looking at is considerably older than the people that are viewing it. But here, this takes a look at technology 50, 60 years ago. And it's quite impressive. Here, Skylab was a very impressive space station. Look at this. A ski lodge in the sky. Now, it was in low Earth orbit, and it was designed kind of as a temporary platform, so there was no plans to keep it there. So eventually what happened is, skimming the outer layers of the Earth's atmosphere, it slowed down and re-entered. Well, now here's a spacesuit. It looks a little bulky. And there we see the lunar lander. And there we see the early Apollo equipment, I should say, the capsule. Quite impressive. Space Center, Houston. Now, of course, there's restaurants and snacks, and we see actually, and this is very popular, is the field trips of schools coming to visit the Space Center, and there's the gift shop. Who doesn't want an official NASA shirt? There we go. From your mug to the t-shirt to the hat, all kinds. Now this is quite fascinating, and there I was 10 years old in 1968, and remember all of the television programs, watching the astronauts land on the moon. And every few minutes they'd have a Tang commercial. Yes, orange flavored Tang paid for the television time there for NASA. A lot of these people are long gone now, but that was high technology in the day, before the modern personal computer, before the electronic calculator, well before the cell phone. The closest thing to a cell phone in 1968 was the communicator that Captain Kirk used on Star Trek. But yes, this was quite impressive. There, the Americans built a rocket that carried astronauts to the moon and safely returned them. Now, of course, these little children, actually their grandparents would be the people that observed this firsthand. Old school technology, the analog world. But yes, they were quite effective.